Okay, real talk here before we dive in. I want you to know I work with a lot of coaches and creative entrepreneurs who are building audiences all over the world. But this video is specifically for you, the local business owner who's growing something meaningful right here where you are. The boutique owner, the designer, the wellness practitioner, the service provider who's doing incredible work right here in your community and just needs your marketing to catch up. I'm Melissa McGlynn, your guide to heart-centered marketing that converts. And by converts, I mean actually brings real people through your door, not just likes on a post. I believe strategy and soul can coexist beautifully and that marketing doesn't have to feel forced. It can feel aligned, effortless, and completely authentic to who you are. It's a beautiful spring day here in the Pacific Northwest, and in this video, I'm sharing my local growth playbook, a 10-step roadmap that I actually use with my clients. These are the exact steps that real business people use to attract the right people into their business. So let's go through them together. Every local strategy begins right at the center with your offer. Before you touch social media or design or newsletters, this is where you need to start and where the magic really begins. And here is where most local businesses make their first mistake. They try to promote everything at once, every service, every price point, every option. And it creates this kind of marketing fog where nobody actually knows what you want them to do. So I want you to create one clear, irresistible offer. Choose one service, one outcome, and build everything around that. I've got some examples on screen right now, but here's the exercise I want you to do after this video. Grab a piece of paper and write down your top 3 offers. Then circle the one that feels the most exciting or aligned. Honestly, the easiest one to deliver right now. That's the one I want you to lead with. Once your offer is clear, the next step is focus. This is where we name your North Star, the goal that gives direction to everything that you create. If you can set one clear goal that you can measure, you will be amazed. For example, book 20 appointments this month or fill 12 workshop seats. Then we're going to reverse engineer those numbers from bookings to clicks to leads to views. Here's why this matters so much. When you do not have a specific goal, every piece of content feels optional. You post when you feel like it and you email when you remember it. But when you know you need 20 bookings and you only currently have 3, that changes everything. Suddenly, every post has a job to do. Every post, every email, every update should point you towards that goal. Let's talk about who you're really serving now. Because local marketing isn't so much about algorithms as it's about the real relationships with real people in your community. I want you to do something that might feel a little uncomfortable. I want you to stop marketing to everyone in town and start writing to one specific person. Picture her. What neighborhood does she live in? What does she care about? What would make her choose you over someone closer? I know this might feel counterintuitive, like if I narrow down, won't I miss people? But here's what I've seen over and over again with my clients. When you write for one real person, everyone else who's like her feels like you're talking directly to them. Your message becomes magnetic instead of generic. Write for her, speak to her, and build for her. Now let's talk about working smarter by repurposing your content. Now that you know where to show up, let's make your content work smarter and not make you work harder. I want you to choose one anchor content type, a place where you can show your depth. That might be a blog with local SEO posts or a YouTube video that showcases your process or expertise. Then repurpose it 3 ways. Pull a key quote for social media, turn the main tip into a story, clip 30 seconds of it for a short video reel, one piece of content, 4 touch points. Now that is efficiency. And if you're a local business owner who's thinking, I do not have time for a blog or YouTube, start even smaller. A weekly tip posted to your Google business profile and shared to Facebook is anchor content. The bar is lower than you think. Now I want to talk about creating connection and value with email. Okay, so this is the one where I get the most pushback, and it is also the one that I am most passionate about. Your email is your superpower. I know. Nobody reads email. I hear that all the time. But here's the truth. Your email list is the only audience that you actually own. Social platforms can change their algorithms, reduce your reach, even disappear completely. but your email list is yours. So start collecting emails, even if it's just from 10 customers this week. Send a short note once a week, a story, a tip, an invitation. Here's a simple structure that works well for local businesses. Open with something personal or local, a seasonal moment, something happening in your neighborhood. Then share one useful tip related to what you do. Then close with one clear invitation to book an appointment or register for an event. Reply to the email. That's it. Keep it warm, short, and purposeful. If you have the energy to take it further, create a small lead magnet, something that adds value instantly. I'm talking about a checklist, a first time offer, or some kind of a guide. That would work beautifully. Okay, let's keep it moving. On to step 8. Once you have your offer, your audience, and your message in place, it's time to connect the dots. This is where your marketing becomes a smooth, intentional funnel. Think of your customer's journey step by step. How do they find you? What value do you provide them with? How do they get to know about you? What's their experience like when they book, and do you follow up? The key word here is smooth. Every step should make the next step obvious. If someone lands on your homepage and has to hunt for how to book with you, you are losing people who are already interested. And that's not a marketing problem, that's a friction problem. So take 10 minutes this week and walk through your own customer journey as if you were a stranger. Go to your Instagram, click on the link in your bio, land on your website, try to book. Notice any moment that there's confusion or friction. This is your new to-do list. Your goal is to gently lead them from interested to I'm in. Now I want to talk about protecting your profit and the lifetime value of your customer. This is about the long game. Most marketing focuses entirely on acquisition, getting new customers in the door. And that's important. But what most profitable businesses that I work with have figured out is how to keep people coming back in. Look at how you can serve each customer again and again and again and again. Think beyond the first purchase. A spa, for example, might have an intro facial, then membership, seasonal add-ons. An organizer might offer the initial session, quarterly refreshes, holiday prep. And if you're a cafe, you might have a loyalty card, catering, subscription boxes. When you understand the lifetime value, your marketing math changes completely. You can afford to spend more to acquire a customer when you know they will stay. And more importantly, you can build relationships instead of constantly chasing new ones. And finally, the one thing that amplifies everything you do is video. I know some of you just tensed up. Stay with me. I want you to start showing up on camera, even for 15 seconds. Share a quick tip, a behind the scenes peek, or a personal story. Video is how people in your community learn to trust you before they ever meet you. And for local businesses, that trust is everything. When someone has watched 3 of your videos and feels like they already know you, they are not comparison shopping anymore. They are just waiting for the right moment to book with you. You do not need perfection. You need presence. Show up as if you would when someone walks through your door, eye to eye, heart to heart. My challenge to you is to record one 15 to 30-second video this week, just one. It can be you walking into your space, sharing your favorite tip, or answering the question that you get asked the most often. Post it and see what happens. So let's pull this all together. One irresistible local offer, one clear, measurable goal, one specific person, the miracles and the miseries, one or two platforms done well, one anchor content piece, email every week, a friction-free funnel, a plan for the lifetime value of your customer, and video to bring it all to life. That's it. It's clear, intentional, and completely doable without burning yourself out. So here's where you are right now. You have the full playbook, all 10 steps, and a clear framework and everything you need to go and build this for yourself. I genuinely mean that. You can do it. Or if you want me in your corner, book a local brand clarity session and we will do this together. The link is right below this video. I'll see you there.